Google Pixel 9 Pro with Magic Editor. Now you can reimagine any photo. Go ahead, the sky's the limit. Okay, I guess not even the sky is the limit.
Check out the link in the video description to buy your Google Pixel 9 Pro with Gemini on Amazon today. I don't want to see Ellen Ripley ever again. Sigourney Weaver is undoubtedly an acting legend with an impressive career spanning over half a century. However, no matter where her journey takes her, she will always be synonymous with the iconic role of Ellen Ripley from the first 4 Alien films. Ripley is not just a merely memorable character. She redefined the roles of women in horror and action, standing as a complete badass who rivaled the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone in their respective heyday. The American Film Institute even honored her by naming her the 8th greatest movie hero of all time. Despite not reprising her role since 1997's Alien Resurrection, Weaver recently hinted at a potential return if the script captures her interest. While that might initially spark excitement among fans, there's a sobering reality to consider. The franchise has evolved, as evidenced by the release of Fede Alvarez's Alien, Romulus, and it feels like the time has come to let its most beloved hero rest for good. Before Ridley Scott transformed the sci-fi genre with his groundbreaking film in 1979, there were countless lesser alien attack movies featuring flat characters. Alien wasn't just another sci-fi flick. It was a masterclass in suspense, presenting its terror in a way that was reminiscent of a slasher film where the monster was revealed only in glimpses. Our heroine, Ripley, was unique. Not a muscle-bound archetype, but an everyday woman defined by bravery and resourcefulness. In the face of terror, she rises to confront the xenomorph, embodying a relatable yet heroic figure. In James Cameron's Aliens, Ripley becomes even more remarkable, nurturing a motherly bond with young Newt while simultaneously taking on hordes of aliens with flamethrowers and grenade launchers. It's a powerful evolution of her character, and a brilliant sequel that brought action and emotion to new heights. However, following the success of Aliens, the franchise faced challenges when it returned with Alien 3. Unfortunately, it lacked the same magic due to studio interference and a controversial opening scene that polarized audiences. Ripley was beginning to teeter on the edge of parody. The bold decisions made for Alien 3, such as shoving her into a men's prison, further muddied the waters. Even her death at the end seemed wise. But Sigourney Weaver would be drawn back for Alien Resurrection, a strange twist that involved bringing Ripley back from the dead as a clone. Subsequent films attempted to shift directions. Alien vs. Predator was a response to fan desires, pitting xenomorphs against iconic predators in a crossover experiment. Although it received mixed reviews, it proved audiences could engage with the franchise without Ripley's presence. The film's success suggested a pathway forward, but its sequel, Alien vs. Predator, Requiem, fell flat, failing to capture the same attention or excitement. After Alien Resurrection, when Ripley exited the stage, the franchise took on new forms, with Ridley Scott's Prometheus serving as a successful prequel that garnered box office acclaim without needing Ripley. In fact, the focus shifted back toward horror and monster-centric storytelling. Alien, Romulus, the latest installment, has shown that the series can thrive without Ripley's central role, bringing in impressive returns at the box office. Yet, it's crucial to recognize when fan service goes too far. Audiences are tired of being treated as though nostalgia alone will keep them entertained. Moments that reference past films can land as awkward rather than celebratory, distracting rather than enhancing. The larger issue at play is the creative challenge of reinvigorating a well-worn franchise. Comparisons to Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode from Halloween highlight this. Both characters overcame monstrous odds, yet both have found their stories diminished by franchise fatigue. Every time they return, the stakes wane, and originality suffers, in favor of recycling what once made them great. Ultimately, if Sigourney Weaver chooses to return as Ripley, it would be admirable to cheer her on as she dives back into action. But what purpose would that serve? Would it merely signify a retreat into nostalgia, ignoring the potential for new narratives? Embracing Ripley again could mean upending entire story arcs, rendering previous installments void, and sending the franchise spiraling back to a place where it focuses solely on her. Ellen Ripley was never just an individual. She thrived within a richly built universe filled with diverse monsters and stories. It's that compelling world, not solely one character, that audiences seek out. So let's honor Ripley's legacy by letting her rest in peace. It's time to put Ellen in her pod and let her sleep forever. Alien: Romulus is in theaters now. Get your tickets!